Spirit, I already know. He was like, I already know what they did. I am God. I already know. Hey, beautiful people. How are you guys doing? I hope you're well and I hope you're good. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I am so excited to have you on this channel. If you're watching my video for the very first time, you are so welcome. This is Faith Life with Amaka, and all I do here is just share anything that the Holy Spirit places in my heart that I believe will be of a blessing and cause you to become the best version of who the Creator, the King of Kings, of who God created you to be when He formed you. Okay, so that's all I do here. So if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, so that each time I have a new upload, you will be notified that there is a new video to watch. And I just want to take this opportunity to invite you to my new community that I've just launched. It's the Sower and the Grower community. There's going to be a lot of videos that are coming your way for all those that are subscribed to either of those communities. There are information, there are deep things that would be set aside only for those that are subscribed, that are joined into one of those communities. So you don't want to miss them. So I'm going to invite you to join one of my communities. Trust me, you would not regret it. I announced, for more information on the communities, please watch my birthday video. It shares a little bit about the communities and how the communities came about. So I'm going to encourage you to do that. But thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. So in today's video, this is a really quick video. This is a word that the Holy Spirit placed in my heart, and I believe it's going to be for somebody, because we are living, of course we know that we're living in a fallen world, right? We're living in a world full of sin. Okay, we're living, of course you know that we're living in a fallen world, and as a matter of fact, we're living in a time just before COVID hit. Actually, what the Holy Spirit said to me was that the world is going into birth pains. What the Holy Spirit said to me was that the world is going into birth pains, and we can see that manifested in all sorts of ways. And this is when I released my very first book, which is titled The 40 Days Joy Challenge. The link will be in the description box below, where you can grab a copy on Amazon. But that's what God sort of spoke to me just before COVID, and it's been 4 or 5 years now, and we can see a manifestation of birth pains all around, and of course that is going to affect us as human beings, the individuals that are going through this birth pain. So there is you can see that there are a lot of people that are essentially that have been hurt, a lot of people that have been hurt by these birth pains that the world is going through. And I believe that this video is going to be a strategy. It's going to be the next level. It's going to be a level up for somebody that is watching this particular video. So as you can see from the title, we're talking about, you can already see from the title, we're looking at they did not hurt you intentionally. We're talking about when we experience hurt by some people. It could be anybody, people close to you, people far, people from different areas of your life. They did not hurt you intentionally. And I'm just going to share quickly how this video, just to give you a bit of a background. So usually every morning I would have my personal time with God, and I will read my Bible. I will just spend time with God, right? And as I was spending time with God and just praising and worshiping, being in a place of worship, the Holy Spirit placed this particular video in my heart. And before I really jump in, actually, I just want to say that I'm not in any way saying that this is going to be easy. We're looking at they didn't hurt you intentionally. Now that is a disturbing title. That's a disturbing topic for a lot of people, which is completely understandable. And if I'm completely honest, this is not a video that I thought that I would become in a place of doing exactly what I'm going to be sharing in this video. So I completely understand. This is something that I thought I would never come to a place of doing. But that is the beautiful thing about working with God and allowing the Holy Spirit to lead you. When you allow the Holy Spirit to lead you, you will find yourself being able to do things and accomplish things that by your own self you thought, oh, there is no way I would be able to do that, which is absolutely true, because in your own power, in your own flesh, it's not a position that you could take. But with the help of the Holy Spirit, there is no limits to the position that He can take us, because then it's not in our power, it's in His power. So I completely understand that this topic, the title, can be disturbing, but please do listen. I believe this video is for somebody. I believe this video is meant for somebody watching it right now, and it's going to bless you. So like all my videos here, there are videos that the Holy Spirit places in my heart, and He literally gives me the nudge to share it with you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this video came about just whilst having my personal time with God, my daily devotional, and I was just praying, and the Holy Spirit just placed this in my heart. He said, for everybody that you can think of this that has ever hurt you, He said, I want you to change the prayer. He said, daughter, it's time to change the prayer. I already know. He was like, I already know what they did. I am God. I already know. But I want you to change the prayer. I want you to change it to mercy. Ask for mercy for them. And I was like, I paused. I was like, Father, like, are we actually doing this right now? Like, I thought your word said that this will happen. Touch not my anointed. If they do, this is what's going to happen. It's in your word. And there is a verse in the Bible that actually says, pray for those who hurt you, pray for those who curse you, and all of these things. That, if I'm honest, when I come to those verses, or I'm watching a teaching online and it's read, or somebody preaches it, I'm just like, surely there is an exception, is it not, in every situation? And that you can find a Bible verse to support your standing is very easy. This is why it's important to be led by the Holy Spirit. As I'm saying this, I'm just hearing that there might be somebody, like I said in the beginning, this is going to be difficult. I understand it's going to be disturbing, but I believe this is a word for somebody. And if you're watching this video, you're like, well, I don't even have a relationship with the Holy Spirit. I think I'm not in a place to be able to do this. Please leave me a message. My contact details are going to be in the description box. I will be more than happy to just share what I know and lead you to Christ, and help you to start walking with the Holy Spirit, who is able to help you to get to this position. Okay, so when He placed that in my heart, I was like, Holy Spirit, really? Like, there is no way. I can't, and that is the honest truth. I can't in my own self, but I recognize there is a power within me, and I recognize who God is in my life, and there is nothing that He would sort of instruct me to do that He hasn't empowered me to be able to do. Yeah, so at that moment, of course, I paused. I'm like, really? I need to pray. I need to pray for mercy for these people? Really? So after the pause, I found myself saying, well, Lord, if that's what you want me to do, I might not know why, but here goes. And I started praying for mercy for anyone that has hurt me, because the truth of the matter is we're all God's children, and that there is a passage in the Bible that also says that God gives light and day. He gives, I believe, it gives breath even to the wicked and to the good. And we are called as children of God to be like Jesus. That is our assignment. That's what we're here to do. We are his ambassadors. It's not just, when it comes to, power moves. It's not just when it comes to authority moves. It comes in lifestyle, in how he lived, and what is written in his word, that the steps that we ought to follow as his children. So in that moment, I realized that this is a prayer that I thought, God, surely there is an exception here. Like, there is an exception. But I find myself, praying and asking for mercy. And it's something that I thought was almost impossible to be in my consciousness and saying, okay, Father, you've placed this in my spirit. I'm going to ask for mercy. And you have your way. You are God. You're in control anyway. I'm not in control. He's in control. And I want to say to somebody, I know it's difficult. It's hard. It's really difficult. But I believe this video is for you. I believe this video is for you to release the control, release it, and just ask for mercy and let God do it. Let God handle it. Pray for mercy for them. Release them to God and ask God to have mercy and in fact change them and draw them into the kingdom and draw them to himself. That is a more powerful turnaround. That is a more powerful turnaround. Like I said, this is a challenge. I know that it's difficult, but if I can make this prayer, and trust me, I have been hurt, and if I can make this prayer and ask for mercy for anyone that has hurt me, I know that you can, and you can through the empowerment, through the help of the Holy Spirit. So invite him into your life if you haven't already. He can help you, and he will do it, and you can receive your freedom as you release control to the one who has control anyway.